And
the following podcast may be explicit. One Joe Young presents Adventures from the Shed, a tabletop RPG podcast. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
Hi, and we are here at Adventures from the Shed Online, coming back at you with our Dungeons & Dragons 5th edition campaign. In case we're all chuckling, which I am, and Randy's on the verge of, this is either the third or fourth time we started this recording and had some kind of technical issue to get us started. And I think we're actually here now. We're live, and as long as I don't drag the window or crash a program or kill the audio, I think we're going to continue. We're going to go around our virtual table, and we're going to say hi, starting with Other Guy.
Other Guy here. I'm playing a Braxis Von Dragonborn Identity Crisis from Infinite Girth. The Dragonborn Paladin. Get it?
Next, Mr. Eyebrows.
Howdy, y'all. I'm Mr. Eyebrows. I was muted, and this is now the third time I've done this bit. I'm sick and tired of it. I'm Eli. I'm playing Aerith and Siegfried.
Mr. Sleeves.
I don't have sleeves, Joe, actually. I mean, Again, you know, with the amount of mistakes we've been having tonight, that's just par for the course right now. But I am Jason, sleeveless right now, and I play Belgium Waffle.
And I'm Randy, the other white meats, and I play Miles the Bard.
Yeah, I know. I think the first time we started this over an hour ago, I think Jason's shirt did have sleeves. But we've kind of worn them.
I exploded out of them just throughout the night.
Just
those guns.
I'm going to be shirtless by the time this is done.
Outstanding. So then all of us will be shirtless. The last episode ended with Miles barging into a mansion and thunderclapping, I believe it was. But Randy, can you tell us what got us to that point?
So we finished up resting at the town hall after our lovely battle with the mayor, who we recently evicted. And we went to the church, and we were trying to decide what to do there after we had opened the slab unintentionally. Someone was breathing in dust and licking a skull and all kinds of stuff. His name was Eli, or should I say Siegfried. When we found out that the door was opened, it turns out both talisman that we found connected like a magnet. And unfortunately, Bell pinched his poor little finger. So we were at the slab trying to debate if we should go in or if we should go and talk to Bob and see about finding the last bit of what seems to be a key. So Siegfried decided to jump down to the hole, and I decided to follow Miles. And the rest of the boys joined us after we seemed to find nothing down there except a long tunnel to some smoky floor. So, we found a hole within a hole, and it turns out that's where the key would go. And we were like, let's just back out and find the other piece, since we found out we needed it. And then we were like, let's look around the town while we're here. What could happen? What's the worst thing that could happen? Well, we stumbled upon this mansion full of ghosts. We didn't go inside at first, and they decided to leave us some money inside their mailbox. But I didn't like my music, and the poor little ghost that wanted to hear some bluegrass got sent us upstairs, and Miles didn't like that, called her a bully, and thunderclapped her face.
Oh, that's that thunderclapped her face. That's yeah.
Now that I've explained for the whole episode, we'll see you next episode for the next recap.
Next time on. All right, so we are here in the mansion. I think at this point, let me go ahead and share that screen. Got that button, and that button, and that. Let's make sure we can see that okay.
Ooh, sounds ominous.
Very ominous.
Okay, so inside, we've got the opening to the mansion. Now, remember, this is the mansion from the map that's off on the east side of the town of Tranquility. It's nestled amongst some nice scenic hills, nice big place. And this you had seen from just opening the door, the entryway, and pretty much everything you see on the map, you can take advantage of, notice, whatever. But it's the entryway with a little entertainment area, stairs going up, and there are kind of hallways-ish, both left and right, and where Miles went in, following the lady ghost of the house, right around that corner is kind of a sitting room, and that's where he is with her at this point in time. We do need to have the Miles's initiative added into the tracker, if you would, please, because Miles is going to be the first one up.
Okay.
Excuse me. And then we are going to actually, I got to sort this. And we'll get back around to Miles in a moment. The ghost in front of you, I've mentioned, is dressed as a noble woman. She has a fancy purple robe on, and everything about her, except for the transparency of the ghostiness, is fresh. Like, she's well dressed, well groomed, and she looks like she was just strolling around the house. The kid on the stairs that was being sent to his room is going up the stairs as you made your turn into the house, so you folks can see that ghost as well. And it just looks dressed as a little kid, not necessarily of excessively noble clothing, but a nice shirt, a nice pair of knickers on, and just running up the stairs. So Miles, let's go to what I had for a DC, so we can roll that. There's something with the thunderclap, right?
It's Constitution saving throw.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw with, are you ready to start rolling against them there, Chief?
Yes, sir.
The producer's going to have to roll this for me.
Oh.
Boop. All right, I got a 15. What's the DC?
I need a Constitution's 12, so I think that was above.
Well, what the spell should have a DC of
Spell save
something.
DC.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look at this.
12. It says it there. DC 12 Constitution save.
Yep.
Okay, so I saved. What happens on a save?
Let's see.
Nothing happens
Probably.
on save. So no damage.
I'm assuming it still affects its surroundings, though.
It's a 100-foot sound of thunder in the area, but
It
no
can be
damage
heard up
taken.
to 100 feet. Yeah.
Yep.
Each creature within range other than you must succeed on Constitution or take 1d6 thunder damage. It does not say on my list here what it does if it misses, but
Okay. So
nothing
then
happens.
probably nothing.
they saved, so no damage, but that in that direction off to the east, there is the rattling of furniture. The chandelier hanging over this table rattles a bit, and you hear the crystals hit each other. And the woman turns and sees you, and it just in her own ghostly voice says, "What are you doing in my house?"
You chased away the little boy who was listening to my music, and you were kind of being rude.
All right. Does Belle want to do anything? We're going to stay in initiative order, and if you don't want to do anything, we'll skip over you.
Okay, yeah, no. So, I mean, Belle obviously is running in after, I was trying to click on the Zoom screen here, runs in after Miles, not trying to get super close, but she's kind of trying to see what happens. Miles, was it like, with your thunder, did you like strum your lute, and that's what caused the thunderous sound?
No, it was just a big slap of the hands.
Big slap of the
Straight in front.
hands?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, Belle is got his hands on his crossbow, but is, trying to back him up, seeing that the ghost is not actually attacking yet. It's going to go, again, the mayor's here. This is, and holding up the medallions that he has, because he's disguised as a tiny mayor. This is the festival call. This is one of our performers, and he was very upset that you did not want us to come in. Isn't that right, Miles?
Indeed. It was very rude.
Let's go with a, that's either going to be what, persuasion or deception?
I'm down.
Probably
for
deception.
Yeah, let's go with deception there, Jason, for Belle. Let's see what we get.
Ooh.
20. 17 plus 3.
I'm going to say you're pretty deceptive at this point. She looks confused, but just kind of stands there, no immediate reaction. But she definitely has a confused look on her face. Mr. Siegfried,
All right. Siegfried is going to... he's going to move up 30 feet to behind Miles. And I want to, like, grab him to kind of play into Bell's con. Sorry, ma'am. Sorry. He's easily upset. I'm gonna try to grapple Miles.
I make no resistance whatsoever. So.
All right.
So you embrace.
No. All right, fine.
I think when you're being grappled and there's no resistance, it's officially an embrace.
Yes, you do.
This is my friend. We're close.
There are many like him, but this one is mine.
We'll take him out right away, ma'am.
Where are we going?
Siegfried does.
Food?
We're gonna take you out.
You have done nothing to change her confusion, but she doesn't appear angry yet.
Yay!
Abraxas.
Flaming breath.
Does this
Burn this place down.
does the house look like it's been ransacked at all? Like from the follows, so they completely passed over this place.
Well, what you can see right now does not look ransacked. The outside was not messed with.
And
It's
there's
just
no,
old.
even though they're ghosts, there's no like wounds of what may have caused their death originally. On their ghost.
I mean, if you want to go up and make a perception roll or something to take a good look at that, you're welcome to.
I'm up for it.
All right. So let's move you up to where you'd want to stand for that as well. With a 15, your perception, you can't see anything that would have caused death. It's the ghost probably, by what you can tell, the ghost is in the look and the state it was, probably in its last moments of life.
Can I ask her what did the followers of Gore do here? What are they looking for?
Okay. She will answer, well, they haven't gotten here yet, thank goodness.
Huh. What day is it?
It's St. Swithin's Day, of course.
What year?
I think it's Tuesday, isn't it?
What year is it?
She gives you a year 100 years ago.
Interesting.
We've never established what year it is, but everything was 100 years ago. So
that's what I wanted.
Are you
She's
feeling
like-
well?
she's like
Did
N
you
minus
hit your head on the
100.
door sill?
Yeah, and minus 100.
Solve for N.
Please no, not more math. Please.
Miles, do you want to break your embrace or? Oh, by the way, the child is. Let me switch my doohickey here to selecting. The child comes back down the stairs and is just watching what's going on.
Ziggy, it'll be okay. You can let go of me.
I told the young madam that we would take you outside.
I'll go. It's fine.
I told her that we will take you outside. I'm gonna look at the noblewoman, right?
Yes, that's right. Listen to the mayor. Everett, please escort our lead singer out for the festival that is going to be happening. Yes.
And while that's happening, there's a man who's dressed kind of like a librarian would dress, and that's just, I know librarians might not all dress the same, but it's to give you the impression that this person just stepped out of the library, which you can see behind him, through that doorway. You can see back there are books against that back wall. It looks like a library back there. And he says, also in a semi-ethereal voice, Madam, is there anything you need help with? And she just kind of shrugs, like she's still not quite sure what's going on.
She needs to make her donation to the taxes for the festival. That is why we have here come now. Yes, if you could please assist her with that.
I think this guy is going to make a wisdom roll. Can you have this guy make a wisdom roll, please, producer? Dun, da, da, da. Oh gosh. Aren't you a little short for the mayor?
What? How dare you this insult me like this here? That is not how you treat and talk to someone of this office here. Look at these medallions. These are official here. Would I be the mayor if I didn't have these?
Hey, don't mind the mayor. He's been sick for a while, and he's just feeling a little puny.
I don't mean to interrupt again, but is there a wizard in town we can talk to?
He is very unconvinced so far of Bell's impersonation of the mayor. I will tell you, he got 20 on his wisdom check. And I need something really good from Bell here, persuasion, deception, on this guy, to see if you can hold up or if he's going to launch some sort of librarian assault.
Librarian.
Dewey Decimal the hell out of you.
All right, I will stand up as tall as I can. My illusion can be 1 foot higher than me. That's max. So I still look like a shorter mayor. And I will walk up very fastidiously, and I will get right in front of the other two, and I'll be like, "Madam, who here is this individual who would insult me like this here? Away doing your books and having your nose in there. You probably have not even seen me before here. Madam, please tell this servant to go away."
What you gonna roll for that one?
I mean, I can do performance. I can do intimidation. I mean, whatever you would like.
I like for you to tell me the way that you're working him.
Yeah.
That sounds almost performy to me, but
Yeah, I think performance would be
yeah. Let's see what you get with that one.
22.
Oh my gosh! With a DC of 20, guess what you done? So a 22. Because of the way she's reacting to you, as if you are indeed official, he's definitely more persuaded now. He's like, oh, perhaps you're not wearing your normal shoes.
No, I'm not here. I mean, this is a casual call to invite the household down to the festivities here. And you there, young man, take my dragon friend here and show him what he needs as far as references of your books. And be gone with you.
Take my dragon friend. The other thing I'm trying to figure out is why you guys can't see the names. What if I do that? Hey, there it is. The name showed up.
Hey.
A whole nother button to click, everybody.
Hey.
Kent.
So let me do a quick click on those. And the kid, Kent. Now, we'll just pretend they're wearing name badges because it makes it easy. So Kent kind of goes closer to Miles and whispers, so pretty much like his mom can't hear. And he says, we need to talk separately.
Yeah, certainly. Siegfried, could you let go just for a moment?
Can you sneak me outside?
I am honor bound to take you outside.
Do you say that out loud?
Ma'am.
And I'm gonna start like dragging him outside.
All right, so the kid wants to sneak along with you. Can you, how do you want to try and help him?
Does she seem distracted enough with what's going on with Siegfried and
I mean,
Abraxas?
everybody's within 10 to 15 feet, so there's only so much distraction going on there. It'll still require some kind of effort to get out without her noticing you're kidnapping her son.
I can stand in front of her.
There you go.
Yeah, I was about to say, like, while dragging Miles out of the way, I kind of want to like slip my shield down my arm a bit so it's like hanging, make like a little wall.
Okay. So let's do this. Both Abraxas and Siegfried let's do a wisdom roll or intelligence, I guess. And whoever has the higher roll is the number we'll go with, because you're working together.
Okay.
We got oh no. Yeah, let's go with Abraxas. I got 7.
Yeah. So yeah, Abraxas has a 15. That'll definitely do it. So you guys, excuse me, you're able to sneak out with Kent. Is everybody going out? Are you going to leave them alone, or
No, I want to stay here. I want to talk to.
Yeah. I'm with Abraxas right now. We're gonna keep him distracted maybe a little bit.
Okay.
You guys already moved Miles. Okay, yeah.
All right. So while that happens, Abraxas and Bell. So let's say they're taking a few seconds to get out. What are you guys doing while they're getting out?
I heard there might be a wizard in town. We're looking for information. You guys know who that could be?
The guy, Joran, defers to the lady, and he gives her a nod, and she says, I assume you mean the wizard Bob?
That's the name we got, but I wasn't sure if it was the same guy because I haven't seen him in a long time.
He won't tell anyone his real name. I think he's in the town hall.
He resides in the town hall?
No, he was there this morning.
Where does he live? We were just over there a few moments ago.
I don't know. He's never invited us over for tea.
That is so rude of Bob here. I will make sure to have a word with him and tell him that somebody of your stature definitely deserves tea.
Is that a fat joke? I'm kidding. No.
Can I ask Joran if he's got maps of this area around the side of the mountains?
Yes, I did tell Joran to take my dragon friend, so.
And because Bell said that, he will let you back into the library.
Sweet.
So let me reveal that area back there so you can see the library.
Oh, man.
All right, and as you go back there, and he'll go back with you. All right. He shows you to the little cartography section, and outside, Kent, once he hears that his mom is talking with the other guys inside, and y'all are out there with him, he says, you have to be very careful. They don't know they're dead.
They're dead?
It was obvious even to Siegfried that they were ghosts.
I know. I'm messing with the little kid.
Okay. If you want to mess with a little kid, that's cool. Because that's what they're for.
But would they freak out or something? Something like that happened before?
Something like what?
Someone showed up and told them they were ghosts or something.
I think they would get very mad if they found out they weren't alive.
I don't think we have to worry too much about that. I think they're playing along just fine. So thank you for the information, though. Anything else we could help you with?
I want to leave, and I don't know how.
Do you know how you all died?
No. I mean, we were
not
here,
a priest, so I can't help.
And then I woke up, and everyone was kind of see-through, and so was I, but nobody else seems to notice. Everybody still acts like it's Tuesday a long time ago.
Miles, I don't like this.
Me neither. It might be a little out of our hands at this point, but I do promise you. I turn towards him. Kent, we may have to leave just now, but we will try to find a way to go ahead and get you out of the state. Whether it's moving on, probably, but we'll figure this out for you.
Well, that would be great. I don't want to keep doing this anymore.
You got to be strong for a little while longer.
Okay. I'm supposed to be in my room, so I hope I don't get in trouble.
We're going to go find Bob and see if you can help figure out what's going on.
I think Bob's dead, too.
No, we found Bob. He's actually alive and well. Well as one can be.
Oh, okay, that's good. How's everybody else in town?
Not here.
They're dead. They're all messed up.
In a way, let's just say your family's probably on the luckier side of what's going on.
Lucky to be dead?
Lucky to...
Can you do me a favor?
Maybe. I'm dead, you know.
I'm gonna take my wife's silver necklace off of my greatsword, and I'm gonna ask. I'm gonna hold it out. Can you grab this?
He can affect it, but not necessarily hold it. It's like he struggles with it. It'll move as if there's a strong breeze that touches it, but it doesn't stick in his hand. And he says, it's like everything in the house. As long as I don't pay attention, everything is real. But when I try, it isn't real.
Okay, thank you. Miles, there goes my idea.
The only other thing I can think of other than give us time to solve this in a more peaceful way is I have a magical weapon. If I don't want to be morbid or anything, but I could strike you down. I don't want to.
Miles, no. There will be no child striking in my presence.
I definitely don't want to.
Yeah, I like the idea of not being hit.
Let's try to sneak you back into your room.
I try that with my mom all the time.
I didn't like those words coming out of my mouth.
So then don't say them.
It was very brave of you to say it. It sounded better than your bluegrass.
Thanks. I'm terrible at bluegrass.
Come on, Kent. Why don't we sneak you back into your room?
Even if it was a 20, that would have been some terrible bluegrass.
It could have been enough for the kid to be satisfied. All right. So let's go back into the house. If you guys are done with Kent, he will go up to his room.
I have no more information I need to get from him.
All right. Let me put him into a space you can't see him then. Inside the library, Abraxas, Joran is grabbing at things on a shelf that you can't see and trying to show them to you. So here's one map of the city. Do you require anything else?
Not this city, like the surrounding area. Maybe other towns, villages, landmarks.
Oh, there's one here of the entire region. And he puts his hand up, appears to grab something, pulls his hand back and unrolls something and shows it to you, but there's nothing between his hands. This is the entire region. You may not take it from the premises.
I could keep it here and look at it for a while.
Yes, if you like.
Is there anything
set it here on the table?
All right, thank you. Is there anything I can take from the premises or purchase from you, perhaps, or even borrow?
It's all family items. I'm sorry, I cannot let anything go.
Okay, understood.
And he'll kind of stand on the opposite end of the room and keep a watchful eye on you.
All right, well, I'll grab what he when he grabbed for originally and actually pull it out.
There's nothing there. Where he grabbed, there was nothing.
Oh, okay, I got you.
It's like the shelf he was going towards is empty, but it's been empty as long as the house has, as long as they've been dead, maybe the 100 years, right? So the shelf has the same amount of dust and cobwebs as every other shelf.
Okay, is there anything on these
shelf
shelves?
Might be suspiciously empty, if you will, since none of the other shelves are empty.
Oh, I gotcha. Does it look like there could be a secret passage back here or something?
Oh, you could take a look.
All right.
He's keeping an eye on you, though. So
that's fine. Perception?
Yeah. Let's go with a perception roll.
All right. Let's see what I got. 21. How about that? That's a 20.
Oh, that's a critical. I think I'm going to have to create a secret passage.
Yeah, I was going to say, you better put something in here.
It goes to the servants' quarters and the kitchens.
This is an ideal time to reveal one little spot. You found the secret entrance to the toilet.
Been waiting to go since we started playing.
Hold on, guys,
since we left Cat.
See, this is when you don't want anyone to know who left that smell in the bathroom. You go through this.
Yes. This solves the case of the smelly toilet.
In reality, what you do find, this will work, I think, is the area that you are looking at. In the back of that shelf, in the corner, you see a hole that is hexagonal in shape, that is about a half-inch deep, that looks like it might need a key.
The key that Belle is carrying?
It's the right size and shape, yeah.
Might not be the right key.
Mr. Mayor, could you come in here, please?
I'm so glad you said that. I was like waiting for Belle, come here.
Hey, Agent Half Guy.
Yep. So Belle right now is sitting on the chair, talking Lady Ulrin's ear off about how he has pushed back the forces of Gore, and he is excited about the festival and celebrating, the town's win. And as he hears that, he goes, "I'm terribly sorry. It sounds like my cohort is maybe needing something. Do you mind, lady, if I go and see what he needs in the library?"
I don't mind. I have to tidy up the room anyway.
Oh, very good, very good. I'll be back post haste. And I get up and I scurry into the library. As I walk in, I see Jordan. I just kind of give him one of those looks like, and I'm like, "So,
Perhaps you can unlock something over here while I go talk to Jordan on the other side of the room."
And I'm like, "Unlock what?"
I don't know. Find out. I kind of point him in the direction.
Can I see it? Am I tall enough to see what he's looking at?
Yeah.
Okay.
You are appearing a foot taller, so sure, why not?
Okay. All right.
And I'll go talk to Jordan, ask him like how long he's worked for the family, just chit chat, just kind of distract him, stuff like that.
And then to make sure that I don't cause any, disruptions in case he is not able, in case Jordan looks around Abraxas, I'll walk over to one of the bookshelves and like, yes, this is very interesting, Abraxas. Good find. And then I'll use Mage Hand and have it slowly bring the hexagonal thing and jam it into the lock.
All right. When that happens, there are some clicking noises, but with Abraxas running interference for you.
I'm pretty big with my chainmail rattling.
Yeah, exactly. There's other noises going to be happening, and the lady Oren was starting to tidy up the other room, so there's some noises there. Although this is something I wanted to mention too. When you see her do stuff, the same with Joran when he was doing stuff, they appear to, in their perspective, they're affecting their environment, but you see and hear only them. Things don't move when they move. They don't even stir up dust, etc. But it looks like they're genuinely thinking they're doing something.
Gotcha. Okay.
As if they don't know they're dead and just going about their daily business. So there's the clicking noise, and you hear a whoosh, and you feel a little puff of musty cold air come out from the edges of the shelf, and you realize at that point that the air it gives you the exact same feeling that you had when you were down underneath the church at that portal.
Okay. I'll use Mage Hand and retrieve the key from it here. Does it close back up?
Yeah, it kind of undoes what it did.
Okay. All right. I'll point over at Abraxas and have my hand on my mouth, and I'll just use message, and I'll be like, "So the key works, but it seems like we are potentially heading down kind of like the place we were just in."
And if you wouldn't mind, just give us a quick reminder of the advantage of using message.
So message is a spell that I can point to one creature within range, and under my breath, I can cast a message to them that they can respond to back and forth. It can go through up to an inch of metal or a foot of stone and things like that. It doesn't have to follow in a straight line, but it allows me to directly target the person in their brain, and they can hear a whisper that only they can hear.
Cool. And you've used it before, so the
Yes.
characters should be used to this. Yeah.
So, Braxis, you hear my voice in the back of your mind.
Jordan, do you have a blueprint of this building or maybe other buildings in town?
Not here. You'd find those in the town hall library.
Do you know the history of this town? Have you always been here, or kind of new family?
That's a damn good question, Chris. The Ulrin family has been here since the beginning, but my family has only joined in the last few years.
And it's just Lady Ulrin and Kent, was it?
Yeah, her son Kent and Lord Ulrin, who is probably upstairs in his quarters.
Were we able to talk to him, perhaps?
Perhaps if you summon him, or we can have one of the servants get him for you.
I mean, if we're okay to go upstairs, that's fine. I didn't want to interrupt the man if he was sleeping or, at work.
Alexis, did you get my message? What should I do with the key thing? You can reply to this message, Abraxas.
Double click it to love it.
I turn around and just wink at him,
I can wink.
Yeah. I'm waiting for Jordan's response on this. I don't want to just, head upstairs if I'm not cool.
Perhaps you should check with the lady.
All right. Mr. Mayor, come with me.
Of course, I will come with you. Our business is concluded. Good day, Mr. Librarian.
Good day to you. And he goes like he's fixing what you just monkeyed up on that shelf. Mm-hmm. That is empty.
Okay. As I walk out there, I'll point in a direction where I believe the other two are, and I'll be like, Arethnis, Miles, how's it going? Where the hell did you guys go?
Who's in my head?
And this kind of happened at the same time y'all were talking to Kent, so timeline merged now.
You hear something?
I think the ghost of the mayor is talking to me. I don't like this town.
Did he kill him? Let's get in there.
Okay.
Bell's thinking he's just working with people who are very unprofessional. Like this group here just doesn't understand tactics, and if the Order of the Eternal Ring heard about this, my God. Do I see them coming inside the house now with?
Yeah. You'd hear them too. Yeah.
Okay.
I assume they're making no attempt to be quiet.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Look, we need to talk to the Lord of the House. He might have some information, but there's a ton of maps, books, whatever, missing from the library. Which is kind of strange. So I'm thinking wherever gores come from, that information might have been in there maybe. I don't know.
Yes, and I will also, again, under my breath, point to Arethnis and Miles and let them know there's a key in there with the symbol that it unlocks, but it seems to maybe go somewhere underground like we were in before.
Do I see him trying to covertly cast the spell at us?
Yeah, you hear it in your head too, because I'll just be like,
oh yes, Siegfried recognizes that there is voices in his head. But he doesn't understand. I don't think you've used message on him before.
I've used it around you. I don't think I've used it on you. I've used it to Miles before.
So, Mr. Mayor, have we concluded our business here, or are we still doing some stuff?
I'm not sure. Lady Ulrin has been most gracious of the host, and I think Abraxas has a few other things that he might need. Is that correct, Abraxas?
Is Lady Ulrin still in the room? I mean, I know I can see her on the map, but she's busy tidying up.
Yeah,
still.
she's there. She's tidying that room. Yes.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, then let's talk over here.
Yeah, you might want to move away from her if you're going to talk about her and her house.
Yeah, indeed. So how many more of those key portals are there in this town? Do you have to unlock all of them to do something? Does that just lead to some other room that was underneath the church, or that's what we need to figure out. And I don't know if Lord Ulrin's going to, give us that info, if he even knows it. Is he part of are there certain families in this town that are, set to guard something? Do they know about it? That kind of thing. I don't know what's going on. It's kind of weird.
What?
What'd you guys find out from the boy? Anything important?
Nobody in the house knows that they're dead.
That's pretty much it.
Except Kent.
And he's kind of sick of being a ghost, and they kind of...
Don't you say it.
They would like to be relieved from the current state, that's all.
Does he know where his body is? His actual physical body was?
He just said he woke up and everyone was see-through. So was he.
So there's a chance that their bodies are upstairs, possibly.
I wonder why he knows why he's dead and that he's dead and the others don't.
Kids notice things that grown-ups
children,
don't.
yeah, exactly. Children notice other things.
You get caught up worrying about taxes, bills, how many goats you have. You don't see the little things in life, like whether you're actually living.
I'm keeping a lookout too, Joe, just in case Lady Ulrun is starting to get, interested in what we're doing just in the center of her home talking.
I was going to mention a couple of things. First, I revealed a couple more areas off to the west. You can see the dining room. Actually, let me close the initiative order for now. But you can see there's a dining room over there.
Like that trap
hallway, and what looks like it's probably the entrance to the kitchen, also over there. And to your point, Jason, Belle can see. As often as you kind of side-eye to see what Lady Ulrun's up to, you see she's side-eyeing that you guys are still in her home, and it looks like she's getting anxious.
Okay. Belle will look at this and be all right, guys, do what you gotta do. I'm gonna go and talk to the lady. And I'll walk back over and I'll be like...
Well, hey, but see if you could request an audience with Lord Ulrun.
Yes, we should do this respectfully.
Absolutely.
And then, Joe, what's that hole to the northeast of the stairs? What is that?
That's a chimney.
That's a chimney.
Okay, is that what that is? All right. Well, he's going to go intercept her. Then I want to go check out this trap door at the end of the hall. Then.
Yeah, I didn't know if you knew that or not, Joe, but yeah, that was a chimney.
I was going to say, let's check with Jason, but you got it. Just like
I tried to put wood around it so it made sense, but yeah.
Yeah.
I see the fireplace and I'm like, there's this chimney here. It's kind of weird.
Why is there a big hole with a bunch of Slim Jims next to it?
I'm getting hungry.
That's what you call good map design, is what you call it.
Yeah.
So,
Excellent.
So I'll walk over. I'm like, Lady Ulrun, I'm so sorry for us to take so much time of yours here today. I really do appreciate your hospitality. Would by chance your husband, Lord Ulrun, be able to give us an audience today?
You can check with him, Mayor. Sure.
I would much appreciate that. Yes, please. I have a lot of mayorly business to get to here, but obviously, with our festival coming up here, I would love to have the two of you be maybe potentially guests of honor to show again what Tranquility has done in triumph over the hordes of gore.
That sounds swell. I'll go check.
Thank you, my lady. Would you like me to accompany with you upstairs? And I would hate for you to be heading up there by yourself unescorted.
No, I'll go. You wait down here, please.
Good. Is there someone in the kitchen that can potentially fetch me and my companion some food or some refreshments?
Coincidentally, as Abraxas was just walking by the kitchen, he saw that there is a chef, a cook in there, looking like he's chopping something, but you didn't really notice it until you saw him because he's making no noise. But it looks like he's preparing a dinner, a meal, at least. And the lady goes upstairs.
Okay. All right. Belle will look over at the guys and just be like, give you a little bit of thumbs up there as she heads upstairs.
Miles, if you're going to stand anywhere, stand against a wall with me or like sit down somewhere. I think you're making the lady of the house anxious.
A lot of places to sit. Comfy places at that. They're just covered with dust and cobwebs.
Siegfried is going to go to the wall that I moved him over to and just kind of stand at attention.
On the piano?
I'm trying to get in front of it, but it keeps moving back.
As Miles. Yeah, it's snapping to the grid, and I was sure there was a spot I could turn that off, but I can't find it today, so whatever.
Yeah, it's either on it or in the middle.
But I'd prefer to have that off so we can be wherever we want because we don't care about 5-foot squares. But anyways, the Abraxas went over into that corner or into that hallway that ends in the trap door, which I'm not sure what Jason's intent, but that looks like it just goes down to a wine cellar. It's your standard, this goes to a wine cellar trapdoor.
Ah, nice. Bring some up.
It even has a little picture of a bottle of wine on it. Or painting, I should
Going
say.
down if that's the case.
Easy enough.
Does it
will
take up the whole? Does it take up the whole? Does the cellar take up the entire Length of the house?
No, it's the size of this left third that you're on.
Okay.
So if you take the wall that goes out, the dining room wall that goes out towards the entrance, and just draw that straight up, it takes that amount of space underneath. And it's just about all wine cellar and a couple of food store items for keeping in the cool.
Is there an entrance to the outside from here?
No.
Can I look around for any other secret doors or anything?
You sure can.
All right.
Percept away. There's no way you're getting a 20 again.
Not too shabby though.
I mean, 5% chance.
No way, says I. No, I clicked the button that says don't allow 20s. So what you get there?
16.
16. You make a very thorough search. You find a couple of bottles of wine that are actually from. Oh crap! I just blanked. What was Malagar? It was Malagar. Yes, you find a couple of bottles of wine that are from a noted vineyard near Malagar.
And you're at least 100 years old, right?
Yeah.
All right, I'm taking them.
They're covered with dust, but you're very astute in looking at all the different places you think there could be something. Looking at the shelves. I mean, you were just in a place where a shelf actually led to a little spot. You don't find anything like a secret door, but you do find a couple of what are probably decent bottles of wine. I mean, there are literally hundreds of bottles of wine in this basement, but you find several that are ones that you recognize that would probably either sell well or taste good.
Yeah, grab a couple of Malagar bottles.
Okay. Make sure you note that.
Yep. Cool.
And I'll just kind of pop my head into the kitchen and go, you there, servant, the lady of the house is fetching an audience for us here. What is on the menu for tonight?
He says, no need to be formal. You can call me Larry. You can't see? It's right here. I'm cooking up some really good meat. And he's chopping away at it on a board, which clearly he can interact with.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry. I was not looking your direction there. That looks lovely. Looks good. Please make sure not to over-season my meat, though. I have a little bit of a sensitive stomach.
Nobody knows they like the seasoning until they taste it. You'll see. And when did you get here? I thought I heard voices.
Well, that was us. Yes, you are very astute in your observations.
But the mayor was going out of town this morning, and you were going out of town.
Are you daring to presume to tell me where I go and where I may go in my own town?
When you left here yesterday, you said you wouldn't be here today.
I will have a strong word with the lady and the lord of this house here. You are all, again, very, very rude to the mayor of Tranquility.
Sorry? I guess you won't be eating? Because you know I'm going to spit in it now.
This is absolute. I will not stand for this here. If I see any spit in my food, there will be consequences.
Oh, you won't see it. But
if I taste any, then I believe me, a palate of the mayor is very sensitive to spit.
You know, you always have me prestidigitated anyway, so.
Yeah, but Miles, this is not about prestidigitation. This is about the quality of food served to a mayor.
Oh, yes.
Is everything okay over there, Mr. Mayor? I'm hearing a commotion.
Yes, I'm going to step away before I have this person here to hold off to the jail.
You hear a ghostly mumbling behind you, and stay out, you lout.
Did he just tell me to stay out? Did he tell me to stay out?
Mr. Mayor, I think you need to calm down. Please have a seat.
Bella's gotten deep into the character of the mayor by now.
Clearly. Mr.
Just
Mayor,
making me
please just
turn
sit
12
down.
feet tall and carry around a big blade.
Talk merrily and carry a big sword.
You are lucky that I have business to attend to with the lord and lady of this house, but I will see that you are taught proper manners, young man. And then I turn around.
And as soon as you turn around, you hear him say, I'd have been luckier if you didn't even come here, you jerk.
Is Miles playing the piano?
He was seeing how it sounded. He was hitting some notes, just going straight across the whites to see how it went.
When you play, you do stir a fair bit of dust from the keys themselves, and it sounds okay. It has been weathered 100 years. It's not perfectly in tune, but it's not that far off either.
Not bad for something kind of old.
Hey,
It's
Miles,
the kind
check
of thing
this
that
out,
you
man.
might notice, but the others might not unless they're connoisseurs of the proper notes.
Oh, sweet Abraxas. Excellent find. What
Yeah,
vintage
man.
is this?
It's
Oh,
I don't
it's
know.
actually 60 years before the 100, so it'd be 160 years.
Yeah, this probably tastes pretty good. We'll check this out later.
I think we drink one and sell the other, or drink both if we
we're
like
gonna
the
drink
first one.
both. We got 2 bottles, man. It should be good with the 4 of us.
He's got
Siegfried.
one of those hats where you just put the bottles on the top and you get
Put
2
it on my-
straws. Yeah.
Let's keep
put it in
those
my-
hidden in case they see
Oh
it.
yeah, I got it in my backpack.
Can Siegfried hear them from where he's at?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
I'm gonna.
you're
I'm gonna,
15 feet away in a dead quiet house, otherwise, pun intended.
I'm gonna wave over and try to motion be quiet.
I'll point over at Siegfried and be like, what do you want?
I'll just play over the conversation.
There you go.
Just frank waving his
I think
hand.
he's wanting you to play louder. All right, so are Lord and Lady coming down yet?
The lady, no, but Lord Ulrin is, you see him just at the top of the stairs. And what I would like is to get a wisdom roll from Lord Ulrin, please. Let me let you guys see his name. There we go. And he says, as he starts descending the stairs, he sees the 3 of you standing over there and the 1 of you standing over there. And he says, Mayor, it's very good to see you. Who have you brought with you?
Ah, Lord Ulrich, it is so good to see you.
I immediately stop playing the keys.
Looking as surprised. Yes, please, Miles. This is the great entertainer, Miles Ulrich von Finkelstein. He's been brought in to celebrate the festival and, again, our victory over the Gore hordes. But I was wanting to talk to you about your family's involvement at the festival, if you had a free minute for us.
I was under the impression that you would not be here today. Yesterday, you said you would be out of town.
I was going out to town because, again, I was going to potentially have a diplomatic mission to bring back, new people for the Gore hordes. But as you can see over here, my friend, and I point over at Siegfried, this here is one of my new commissioners for safety and security. He was able to help drive back the horde and save the town. Me, I should say. I saved the town. He was just merely a helper with this here. But this cut my trip short. I was able to come back here, and now I'm planning the festival.
So that gentleman replaced Thomas. Is Thomas well?
No, unfortunately, Thomas, he was struck down slightly. He's okay. He's on the mend, but he will not be coming around for maybe a few days. A fortnight, potentially.
So I hadn't heard from him yet. I guess he won't be here for dinner this evening.
No. But I brought other friends here for dinner. Although I must talk to you about your chef, Larry. He's a rather rude individual to me and my friends and compatriots. He threatened to spit in my food.
You probably went in his kitchen again, didn't you?
I popped my head inside. I did not physically go inside.
Well, I've learned not to do that over the years. It's best just to wait at the table for the delicious food he brings out.
Oh, well, you're the lord of the house. I guess I will yield to your expertise.
Yes, he's the one holding the knife after all.
I look over at the rest of them, like, and laugh.
Siegfried, like, at the mention of knife, Siegfried's gonna like grab the hilt of his longsword, like look around, knife, where?
Oh, he'll be a splendid replacement for Thomas, Mayor. And he tries to slap you on the back and doesn't even realize his hand passes through your shoulder.
Oh, yes, he will. And again, I'm not looking to replace Thomas completely. Once he's recovered, we'll find a place for him.
This new one's got the humor of a dead toad on a petrified log. I like it.
Yes, he's quite humorless, aren't you? And I just point over at this.
Thank you, sir.
Oh, splendid. So what's this about a festival?
It's the Saint, whatever, the day that we are celebrating. I'm actually calling it, I'm going to rename it now to the Anti-Gore Day. A day where we repel the forces of Gore for Titus, the god, the mighty one who helped us push people back. Actually, this is one of my good friends here, Abraxas. He's very knowledgeable on these things and was also very instrumental in our swift defeat of Gore's forces.
That's a surprise. I was not aware there were any Dragonborn in town.
Oh, again, you underestimate my power, Lord, here. I was able to bring in the best of the best in order to, of course, take care of this little problem.
He is quite tall.
Mm-hmm. You remember me? I looked much taller before, but standing next to him, I look like...
Oh, he makes anyone look small.
Exactly. Abraxas, say something, please.
Lord Olerin, I have some questions about your home. It's a beautiful home. I love the structure, but I'm quite a bit of a historian and a cartographer, and I'm interested in how things work and how things are mapped out. Did you build this house? Was it a previous family member or ancestor?
Oh, this home has been in the Olerin family since it was constructed. Oh, it's going on 300 years, maybe?
Is that when the town was formed 300 years ago?
Yeah, whatever I said before, amend it to that. Amend it. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I need to spell amending. Yeah.
Yes. Well, what can you tell me about? Is there any strange history of this home or town? I love the mythologies and stories to add to
there's the popular wooden Slim Jim chimney, but aside from that, no, there's nothing out of the ordinary. I mean, some of the statues were brought in from faraway lands. I'm sure they have some stories attached to them. I mean, your friend over there is a statue himself standing next to the other one.
Well, you should see when he starts licking stuff.
Almost need a second Siegfried to go and make it all 4 statues in one spot.
That was kind of funny.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Stand still there. Good lad. Good. So, yeah, the house is just a drafty old mansion. But it's home.
Joe, real quick, how long have we been inside this house? How long would you say?
Let's say half an hour.
Okay, good. Okay, half an hour.
Maybe a little less.
You've always been here.
I just need to know because my spell only lasts for a certain amount of time.
The message one?
Oh, the disguise self.
Oh, the disguise. Okay, yeah.
Could we get a tour of this house? Or could I get a tour of the house?
Well, I could summon the maid to show you around a bit if you like.
Sure. That would be great. Thank you.
He shouts up the stairs at the maximum volume you would expect a nobleman to make a noise. And he says, Penelope, come down here. Jason, yeah?
I was gonna say, while Abraxas does this, I'll be like, and so, Mayor, again, showing off how great of a city we are. I was able to bring on Miles here. He was just now giving us a little bit of a performance on your piano. We would like to...
A very lovely piano.
Exactly, and he's going to be the live entertainment for our festival here. Miles, would you please maybe demonstrate for Lord Ulrin some of your tasteful skills on the piano?
Oh, yes, will do. I'm much better on my lutes, but I'm rather well on the ivories.
Well, let's find out with a little performance. Let's see if you can't impress the lord of the house. And Maid Penelope appears at the top of the stairs and slowly starts walking down. She's very, withdrawn into herself, looked like a very timid person.
Ooh, still not? It's 12, so it's not horrible, but it's not the best.
Yeah. I mean, it's slightly above average. But he says, that's not bad at all. Perhaps I should hear you on your lute sometime.
Oh, anytime you want. I can do it right now or just whenever. I'm always available when you need me.
Do you know the tune, It's the End of the Episode?
Oh, yes, I do. It goes something like this.
With that, let's go ahead and wrap this one up inside the manor of the Lord and Lady Ulrin, and we will pick it right back up when we come back with Adventures from the Shed. In the meantime, we can all just say bye.
Bye-bye.
The preceding podcast was brought to you by onejoeyoung. You can find us online at adventuresfromtheshed.com.
Bam, bam.
When is Siegfried allowed to stop being a statue?
Never.